in such an important moment?
It's huge. I've known Kelly since we grew up in the same neighborhood, but we didn't know each other as kids. And then we met when I was working in the theater and Kelly was writing. She was writing through the theater. And I was in the beginning of my career, I was about 20 years old. And we met in a pub theater where we used as a gym for people who are out of work, writers, actors, just to keep their hand in the train, you know, and get better at their craft. And I met Kelly and she's so good. So we started writing shows together. She's a writer. I make up stories, but I can't write. My dad is a writer. So I know writers, but I'm not one. But we get on really well. And her career and my career, me as an actor and her as a writer, we sort of branched out. And then the first time that we looked up TV shows and tried to sell them and learn. And then I did Bronson, and she came in and wrote all the dialogue, and I did a film called Bronson that she wrote. And then after that, she came in on lots of projects where I needed help. So she would come and find me. And meanwhile, she was the same Mr. Bang, so she was creating Terra Nova for Steven Spielberg. And she had her own prolific career as a writer. And then Venom 1 came in, and I thought, she came in, and then she rewrote that, and then she wrote the number 2. She produced the first one, she came and helped that, and then the second one we wrote together, and she wrote the screenplay, and then she produced that with Hutch Parker, and then the third one she stepped up and now she directed. And this is her first movie.
Yeah, I know.
And no short movie, no advert, no music, just big, really big.
Yeah,
so I'm really proud of her because it's not easy, and she's done an incredible job. And she loves Venom like I do, and so it's her baby.
So I think it's like kind of like contrast that it's her first film.
And my last.
Director, and it's your last character. How do you feel about this last installment when you say goodbye to this character?
Well, I don't think I will ever say goodbye to the character because luckily second person because what's the name of the young man who played Venom? It's just my brain is fired. It's Sam Raimi. I was the second person to play Venom. So for me, to have 3 movies with him, he's my character. Yeah, so I'll never leave him. He'll always be.
Also, you're like the first one to be like the other guy was Venom.
Topher Grace, yeah.
Okay.
He was the first.
Like Spider-Man movies, right?
Yeah, Sam Raimi, yeah.
You are like the Venom from his own movie, right? So you will always have Venom close to you, right?
Yeah, because I got there to play him in the origin story in the Venomverse. And we always knew we were going to do 3 films, and slowly we got bigger and bigger with them. So at the same time, it's sad to see something finish. It's really beautiful to see something from a seed to a tree, you know? And it's healthy, and this is the best one. It's got so much color, so many different characters in, and it's so much fuller film, I think.
Some of your movies, there are some like, maybe I'm looking too much into it, but there's kind of some degree of grappling. Like there's one where kind of a real naked joke, you don't get the hook scene, kind of to make it look more organic, and then you go for like a single leg and you bite.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I was wondering if those beats are like you going to the director and being like, I want to do this, or like you are the one putting jiu-jitsu in there, or it's like someone else?
I think it's a little bit of both. I think with that fight, the bike riders, it's a choreographed fight. Yeah. It starts off with punches and striking, and there's a very big man and a small man, and then he throws the small guy into the mud, and it's over. And then he stands over him. And so this is a perfect like entry for X card. It's 1960, you can't knows it, right? Yeah. So I was like, well, I have to grab the leg and get close. So I guess this is logical.
But it's also like logical because you train, right?
But also if you think maybe it's logical so I don't get kicked.
Yeah, also.
So I hold on, so people don't think that, they might hit me with a hammer thing, but I wanted to get close. And I knew I had to snap his finger, that was in the script. So the bite is... The bite was extra, because the leg is there. And I didn't put his hand on my face, and so we play with, and all of these things are normally choreographed. But a lot of the stuntmen who work with the stunt choreographers like Jake, to move around life, he knows that I love jiu-jitsu. I can't kick. I can punch a little bit, but I'm not a fighter, so I think you understand a little bit.
You even fought yourself, right? In one movie.
Like Jakey again, in Legend, But this is slap boxing.
Yeah.
Punching. I like play fighting.
Okay, so is there like fighting like that in Venom? I saw it and there was like when you were on the water, but apart from that...
Yeah, the stuntmen, they know I like jiu-jitsu, so they choke me, yeah? There's always, I think because people know that I like to play, they feel more comfortable when they play. And so they also understand that Tommy is never going to be a kung fu karate. Yeah. This is no good for Tom.
Okay, so
maybe throw punches.
For you.
Yeah, my head, my elbows, you know, like grabbing. Maybe a little bit of it.
And also, I tried to look, but there's not. There are a lot of videos of you doing jiu-jitsu. It was like a hit news. There are many interviews. What got you into jiu-jitsu? How did you come in contact with it?
It was late in my. I was. It was very late in the day. I was 40, so 7 years ago. And I trained to get big or small for fun, but on my own. You know, like very lonely, bored.
Yes.
And you just change. And it's not good for your body. And there's no people. There's no game. You know? Yeah. And so I'd go to this. There's a club at the end of my road, and the guys were all jiu-jitsu, and they have kickboxing and boxing. And I thought I'd try a bit, but I've always been a bit nervous of the fighting martial arts community, because I thought, well, this is for them. For me, I don't think I belong.
Okay.
Maybe a bit scared, and nervous. Yeah, I didn't feel that maybe it was for me because I was intimidated. Maybe you're definitely intimidated. I didn't have the courage. But then I got older and I said, well, I really like to try. And I was training just weights in this gym and a bit of boxing. And they said, you know, come and have a go, you know. And I did. And then they were really nice. Yeah. People are nice. And then I started to enjoy the community. And it gave me a level of confidence, honest confidence, because I always get beaten, but that's okay. Yeah. But I kept turning up. It's really important. So you're never going to be the best. It's impossible. Yeah. But you can be better than you were by just coming. And there's nothing to be scared of. You know? And then when I realized was that everybody there who I thought was scary were really different. You know? Really friendly. Yeah, like dogs. You know, it's like it's a much
friends club.
Yeah. And so now it's more of a meditation, a relaxing. I have no competitive spirit.
Okay.
I don't need to win.
Have a good time.
Yeah, I don't need to win. I don't care. You know, I like to play. Yeah. Because the thing that with the work I do is it can be very competitive.
Yeah, you don't want everything in your life to be so.
No, and I think it's good to start at the bottom and be shit at something. But if you keep going, you get better. And I don't know if I've got better, but I know when somebody new comes to the club, I know that I can make them feel a bit safer. You know what I mean? So that's cool.
Is it hard to mix it with your job? You're like one of the few actors that train like with the whole class, that you even compete. I know that you even had one of your knee surgeries was because only one.
Yeah, no.
I thought one was from something else.
One was from a sweep, and the other one was the meniscus test. Sorry.
So it's hard to mix it with acting, or it hasn't been that hard. You got some trouble, like you go to a shoot.
Oh, you're like this. It's already gone. No, it's done. It's finished. Like my nose is gone from boxing, and this so maybe a black eye, maybe the teeth. You know, but no, I do jiu-jitsu like maybe 2-3 times a week when I film in, but you have to go after or before. But no, we keep it up, and then the weekends, and I like the kids class.
So you help with the kids class?
Yeah.
As a kid, that would be like, they will be so lucky, like to have like Venom or he's helping you with my jiu-jitsu.
It's funny because at the academy, they focus on the sport. It's the sport, you know, and a coach and a professor. So it's cool. It's a really cool place to be because nobody would. But sometimes, yes, but only maybe after class. And if they say something like Professor,
One last question, not so much related to jiu-jitsu. Is there any of your songs in Venom 3 like it was in Venom 2? No? Is that that time?
And they're cross with me. But maybe I have to do another Venom.
Well, that's everything. Thank you.
Thank you very much. No, it's a pleasure.
Llevo 23 años haciendo judo. Desde que tengo uso de razón, he vestido un kimono y me he criado en un tatami. Los miento si...
Trump amenazó a Irán desde su red.
Hace más de 2000 años, en una tranquila ladera de Galilea, ocurrió algo.
You're going to meet a gang of 6 of the most loving dogs that are looking for a family.
Hello.
You're not going to make it through this.
Me and Paco go to the same dentist. If I lived here, I would take this dog home now.
Hello again. My name is Cristina. I'm from Sensacine Latam. And it is a pleasure to be here with you because today I'm not alone. Today you're going to meet a gang of caring and loving beings. But let me tell you their very, very touchy story. Adopta MX is an animal association that helps abandoned, abused, and homeless animals in Mexico. So in the past 5 years, they have helped more than 6,000 animals to find amazing families. Nowadays, they have more than 200 animals in their shelter, vet hospitals, and temporary homes. 6 of the most loving dogs that are here today are looking for a family. And I want to start by introducing you little Ron. If you want to read